What's good, YouTube? It's your boys by Time J, and I'm back with another video. And a visible woman is out with her rated up banner, invincibility. Okay, I can't really tell if Human Torch is a 2-star. Like, how do I know that? You know, like, where did they show that he's a 2-star at? I don't even think they show that. I'm gonna be 100% honest with you. I don't think they show that, but that's not the matter. Okay, so let's get a little gameplay in. We got Invisible Woman. She has the buff card Full Transparency. All allies in the target area become invincible for 5 seconds. Their attack increases for 5 seconds. Invisible cannot be targeted by enemies. She also has a debuff card. Deal special damage to enemies in the target area. Apply blinded for 10 seconds. Blinded. Basic attack always miss. Is this for everybody? Enemies in deals an enemy area and applies blinded for them. So this is a AoE debuff. Deals special damage to enemies in the target area. Applies invisible aftermath for 10 seconds. Invisible aftermath increases ultimate move damage taken. And I guess the sound is glitched again, so we just cut that off. Okay, so she's an AoE special damage dealer. I mean, we do got Storm, but I guess that doesn't matter. She's a debuff queen, so obviously if you want to pair her up with Storm, that will go crazy, you know. Invisible aftermath for 10 seconds increases ultimate move damage. Cool. That's for an ultimate, right? Or is this an ultimate? No, this is the ultimate. All allies in target become invisible for 5 seconds. Attack increase for 15 seconds. Cannot be targeted by enemies. So everybody goes invisible. So if you're trying to run a team with no tank, this buff card will go crazy. Now, become invisible for 5 seconds and increases their attack for 15 seconds. There's no attack percentage. It doesn't tell you how much of attack, but I'm guessing 15%, maybe 20. She got a passive at the start of the battle. All allies gain a shield equal to Invisible Woman's 384% attack. So honestly, you really don't need a tank if you come out with her, because basically she gives the whole team tankiness because they give you a shield start the game as her attack. And then she also has a buff where you disappear like Lady Bullseye, but it's just a team AoE, right? And increased attack, so she is a buffer. And then she also has blinded, so basically they can't even attack you for real with the blinded, right? That's like, you ever played one of them stages where the healing thing, you have to keep healing it, and then when the healing thing goes away, everything misses. That's what this is. This is just like the blinded. That's exactly what that is. And then she has an AoE debuff. Nice. Increases ultimate move damage taken. Nice. So you probably want to apply this before you nuke. All right, talents. Let's see what she got here. Invisible aftermath applied by inside out lasts 5 more seconds. Nice. Okay. So 10 seconds on her invisible buff skill. Right? Yeah, 10 more seconds on here. So instead of invisible for 5 seconds, it's going to be 10 seconds. When your team has one or two of the following: Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, or The Thing, Invisible Woman's attack and defense increases by 6% or 12% respectively. I don't even understand why respectively. What does that mean? Repeatedly, I will get that, but respectively. Okay. So clearly you're gonna have Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, or The Thing. We're gonna get Human Torch free. So if you want to run that, you run that. Deals 4x7 of Mystic Woman's attack as special damage. Cool. Allies with a shield deal 10% more damage. All right. And she also applies a shield as her passive. Nice. At the start of battle, all allies gain a shield equal to 384. Okay, so that's max. So I really don't know what it is when this is not maxed. I really won't be able to tell you. Let's see her soul sagas. Allied, Invisible Woman, Mr. Fantastic, Human Torch, and the Thing deal 30% more damage to enemies affected by Invisible Aftermath. So if you apply her to, attack increased by 50%. Allies gain 30%, 30 ultimate energy on defeating an enemy affected by Invisible Aftermath. So you want to apply her debuff and then kill them, and you get an extra energy regeneration. Using full transparency triggers force shield, granting all allies a shield. Energy regeneration increases by 30%. Increase the radius of inside out. I ain't gonna lie, she's gonna be a all-rounder team helper. She's like Captain America in my eyes right now already. Also increases the ultimate move damage of all allies in the target area by 40%. She's going to be an all-rounder, but obviously nobody's going to get her maxed out. Let's look at her card. The word's energy regenerates increased by 30%. When allies have a shield, they deal 10% more damage and take 10% less damage. Additional effect when equipped by Invisible Woman, crit damage of all allies' ultimate moves decreased by 40%. So you want to spam ult with her. That's what it's looking like. She's a person who spams a lot of ult. You want to spam that ult. You want to spam it. And they give us Jog. Oh, we get to look at Human Torch. We might as well get him out the way, dog. That's fine. We'll make a video for that. Here we go. Okay, so honestly, my best option to do right now, right? Let me make sure I remember the cards. Deal special damage to target area, applies blinded for 10 seconds. So this card right here applies blinded. So let's get that out the way. Boom. So they're blinded, so they can't do no moves, but we don't have no more of our moves. We also have our ultimate skill. Look, the shield's already here already. The shield is already here. Let's see this. Boom, invisibility. So they won't attack you and they can't see you. Nice. Okay, let's get this out. We're not going to use no Human Torch moves. We save that for the showcase. We're going to save that for the showcase. So yeah, she's like an all-rounder, honestly. What's this skill? Is this the blinded skill again? Yeah, this is the blinded skill again. It only goes to a certain amount of characters that's in that circle, though. I don't like that. Blinded, so they won't even attack. Oh my god, but he's dying. Let's apply this again. Boom. Essentially, what you want with her is make sure you have a damage dealer. What's this? All right, damage to enemies in target area applies a visible aftermath for 10 seconds. Aftermath increases ultimate move damage. So, I mean, I guess I would apply this, right? Boom. And then apply this and we just do it. Oh my god. Wait a minute, Human Torch. Oh god, please tell me they gave us a good free-to-play character. Oh my god. I don't want to get too hyped. I don't want to get too hyped. I don't want to get too hyped. But if they gave us a W ultimate, a W free-to-play character, you might save the game here. You might save the game here. But let's not get too hyped though. Let's chill out. Yeah, she's an all-rounder for sure. She's an all-rounder. She's like if she's like an Emma. Let's put it like that. She's like an Emma. But just the free-to-play, well, just less version, because obviously Emma gives you, I mean, she does give you damage up on special damage. Yeah, she's just an Emma, but without the heals. Basically what she is. She's like an Emma, but without heals. More damage. That right there applies more damage, so when you do your ultimate, I ain't gonna lie, her with Scarlet Witch is gonna nuke. She's gonna nuke with Scarlet Witch. She's for sure gonna nuke, and she's gonna make your team last longer. That's nice. How much damage are we talking? And only did his ultimate. Oh my god. Well, she did 67,000. That's not bad for level 50s. That's actually pretty good. Oh my god. We gotta try out Human Torch though. It looks like he's gonna be a menace. I'm gonna go ahead and make that showcase right now as we speak. It's your boys by Tom J. I'm out. I'll catch you in the next video. Ooh, if Human Torch is a good free-to-play character, mama, we made it.